everyone, and welcome to All Things Fantasy, where we talk about books, games, and films about all things, well, fantasy. I'm Matt, also known as the Wolfen, and it has been a long minute since last we played, has it not, my friends?
Too long.
Too long, far too long. Unfortunately, life gets in the way, but hopefully I see a clear stretch for at least another week or two, and then we should be fine. So, yes, how are you guys going? Should I take that? Doing good?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, doing good.
Now, we're going to go back in time a little bit. Just a touch. Remember the days where you used to sit around the table and you didn't have any fancy technology. All you had was a pen, a paper, character sheet, and a set of dice. And the DM pulled out a whiteboard. We're going back to that time. Not by choice, but by necessity. So, tonight's game will be Theatre of the Mind. And what we are playing is Pathfinder's first adventure path for their second edition, Age of Ashes, which is your more classic, typical adventure story as the players try to find a way to take down a sinister cult that has been annoying them for the past couple of months. The Cinderclaw cult. Going from their town and their citadel upon Hell Knight Hill, the party has travelled by teleportation to the infamous Margui Expense, where they are joined by the Kunje elves to take down the cult, as well as several totems they have placed around the jungle that would make the Kunje elves blind. Exploring the jungle, the party has found two places of importance. The first, a mine that is mining arsenic-laced gold. A danger, of course, but a way that the Cinderclaw cult has been gaining financial assistance. The party has not yet managed to deal with this, but it is on the top of their list. And the second is this fortress, made of coming out of the swamp itself, made of thick, coarse wood, and maybe hints of a large skeleton. But it is protected by a range of magical barriers that stop the party from entering. Last session, the party traveled to take down one of these pillars and fought a biter, this large draconic creature that gave them a tempting offer. Destroy the Kunje elves, and the party will get financial assistance. But the party, stoic as ever, decided to take down the biter, and thus taking down the red dragon-headed totem pillar beside it. Have I missed anything? I shall take that silence as no! Alright, now with that out of the way, let's go to our players, and they're going to tell us what they're thinking as they get into the mind of their character. We're going to start off in the opposite order of how we typically start off with. We're going to start off with Tastriel, who plays the character Malleus. How are you going, Tass?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm good. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Malleus?
Malleus is I would say is a freak in the group because he's the only human.
He is the only human, isn't he? He is the odd one out.
Yeah, he's a cleric of Pharasma, the goddess of death and rebirth, and he's actually against this evil dragon cult who tries to destroy part of the world or part of the world. It's not in his mindset, and yeah.
Wonderful. Now, with the felling of this mighty draconic creature in front of you and the destruction of the totem, how's Malleus feeling?
Yeah, he's feeling a bit relieved because he was afraid because it's a freaking dragon.
Yeah.
And he's astonished that that he was slain so easily.
Of course. The dragon was slain relatively easily, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now, is that Matthew giving you false hope for the future? Or is that a warning for things to come?
no, I guess Melios is now ready to go back to the mine.
Yes, the
The
mine.
got some ass whooping around there.
Wonderful, wonderful. Next up the roster, we have Sandpiper, who's playing the character Kai. How you going, Sandpiper?
Very good, thank you.
That's good. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Kai?
Well, Kai is a tiefling magus of the Laughing Shadow variety. She is possibly slightly, mildly insane.
Yeah.
Just,
Yes, yes.
yep,
And how's Kai feeling?
pretty good. She saw a dragon, and now she's getting ready to butcher it for dragon chops.
Ah, of course. The best type of cuisine. Swamp dragon. Next, we're going to go to Gajavi, who's playing the character Vic. How you going, Gajavi?
Doing well.
That's good. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Vic?
Well, Vic is a kobold champion of Apsu, and this last session gone, the party goaded him into being the frontman for talking to this huge dragon, despite being small himself, by boosting his ego.
And how did that end up?
Vic was not eaten.
But it was a very close moment of time where he could have been.
Yes.
And last but not least, we have Jasmine, who's playing the character Mitsu. How you going, Jazz?
I am good. I'm currently pinned down in a very awkward position by a certain someone.
That is true. A new member of the family.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about Mitsu?
So Mitsu is a Tengu fighter who is obsessed with all the shinies and has joined this ragtag bunch of adventurers in order to gain as many shinies as she possibly can and buy new shiny things with them.
And how's that goal going?
So far, it's going pretty well. She's got a lot of shiny objects, including her pride and joy, her sword.
Yeah, which she keeps shining at all times.
Mm-hmm.
She takes a slash, gets out a rag, cleans the blood.
Yep. And despite a very, very tempting offer by said dragon, she decided to kill the dragon and take the shinies for herself.
Ah, wonderful. Excellent. Let us set the scene, shall we? Oh, before we forget, you're in chat! I can't have forgotten you. Now, my friends, you are very much as part of this table as the players are, because you have a very special power. The ultimate power, in fact. You, my friends, you, those sitting in front of their screens right now, can pick a number from 1 to 51, and I will pick out the card in the plot twist deck. Now, as Laura Burns has already done so, also, if you're not checked out the incredible Laura Burns, what are you even doing? Go check her out. Just go do it. I'll wait. Go give her a follow. Did you do it? Good. Good job. A for effort. Alright, where was I? Ah, that's right. Plot twist cards. You can pick a number from 1 to 51, and I'll draw out one of these cards, and I'll play it sometime during tonight's game. In fact, I'm going to play one right now. The party stands in a clearing, a mess of ruins. The ruins of what appears to be an ancient temple stands in front of the party. The large coil of the Bida circles around the temple ruins, except it is covered in many gashes. Blood oozes out of it. The Bida, with its last breath, collapses onto the pillar, breaking it and shattering, a sound like a gunshot, as the wood explodes, as it falls down to the ground. The slight whisper, escapes the Biden. as it perishes. The scene is now yours.
Everybody's all right. Maria's looking around, still glowing with holy energy, looking if someone of his friends is still hurt.
Vic would be pretty hurt at the moment, wouldn't he?
I have no idea.
I'd say yes. Vic looked pretty hurt, as Vic seemed to have taken the brunt of the attack.
Marius will step over to Vic, taking his hand, and all around us can see as some of this soft light travels around Marius' arm into Vic's body, healing him for, let's see, it's 46.
As you're doing this, Vic looks up and just has a bit of a. Vic is mighty.
And then all the power
Ow.
dissipates.
And Vic is healed for 17 points of damage.
Alright, I'm going to say you are half hurt, Vic.
Okay.
And then you gain 17 hit points up.
And lay on hands on self.
Alright.
Oh, you can, if Vic will need another one, I can just keep it coming.
How's everyone else looking?
I don't remember what I was on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Let's say everyone's at half. It'll be fine. Except for Vic. Vic healed himself.
Okay, then I'll do
I
it.
don't think actually Kai actually even got hit. If I remember.
No, Kai's on half.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Oh, Kai's probably focused on
We share the damage here in the party.
Then I will just go up to Kai and lay one hand on her shoulder, healing her for 10.
Yay!
Yep. Yay.
And then the same goes with Mitsu. You did well, my friend. And I heal her for 9 points of damage. And then the glow will fade away because I'm out of the spell.
Mitsu. Actually, everyone roll me a perception check as you look around this ruined temple.
Right. Perception. Where is that again? There.
how's 26 sound?
26?
27.
27?
25.
Sorry, a 5?
25.
Ah, good.
25 also.
Alright. As you look around...
You didn't complete the straight.
Sorry.
We need 24, 25, 26, 27. That would have been ideal. Alright. As you look around, something glitters inside the temple. Something shimmers. It catches a glint of light. As you make your way towards it, you see that it is in fact an altar. It is the only piece of stone that has not been damaged. The altar is carved and painted in these red dragons as it circles around the altar with gold and gold enameling. So the dragons are outlined in gold, and the inside of the actual dragons is red, painted with a red dye on the stone. Vic, you could recognize this as an altar to Dahak, the draconic god of destruction.
Well, Vic's going to walk straight up to it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Malleus, you would also recognize this.
Yeah.
You won't need to
But
roll.
it's but I figure out this is Vic's moment,
Yeah.
and just watching.
Okay. Oh, Vic's walking straight up to it. Has a bit of a closer look.
Roll me a will save.
Will save.
I will save.
Okay. That would be a 31. Almost rolled max.
All right. As you look at it, it is a critical success, by the way. As you look at it, you see the altar is kind of two-dimensional as you get closer to it.
Is it just painted on the wall?
No, it is not.
Cardboard cutout?
No, it looks to be a minor illusion. There's like a
Okay.
little circle, like a little gem, behind the for want of a better word, screen.
Huh.
To everyone else, it looks like a 3D object at the distance that you're at.
Vic walks straight through it and
Yep.
tries to pick out the gem.
Yep. You pick up the gem, and everyone sees Vic pretty much lift up the entire altar.
Mitsu is very, very confused at why Vic is not just smashing it outright.
All right, everyone at this point can roll me a will save.
Vic, have you been doing some secret weightlifting?
Will, where is my will?
You see behind the little stone that there is in fact a chest and what appears to be an egg. Probably about the same size as you, Vic.
29?
Yep. It is. Yep, it is. It is definitely an illusion.
Yeah,
Yep, it's an illusion.
you right there, Mum?
He looks sleepy.
He just woke up from his nap.
Ah.
I get when I calculated right, the will save for me is 32.
Yeah, you see that this is very much a two-dimensional shape. It's definitely illusion. It's like something is projecting a flat screen onto the air or something.
This egg.
Yep.
Can you describe it?
Oh
other
yeah,
than-
of course. I was wondering if you were going to notice that.
I
The
was waiting for you to finish with the saves.
The egg appears to be about the same size as you. It's encased. It seems to be wrapped in like this blackish. It seems to be a black egg. Very smooth to the touch. You can recognize this as a draconic egg.
Does the egg still seem viable?
Roll me a medicine check.
Ha. 17.
It could be viable, yeah.
Vic picks up the egg and starts walking back.
Yep.
Guys, Vic found dragon egg. Oh, and also chest maybe has shinies.
Does
Oh,
Mitsu?
shinies?
Mitsu immediately runs the chest.
Yeah. Mitsu immediately runs to the chest and also congratulates Vic. I always thought Vic was a boy, but congratulations!
Vic is going to stare back confused. Vic didn't lay this. No
But Vic-
kobolds could lay this.
Vic's gonna be a mommy!
Vic is boy.
could be a mummy.
Kai should start giggling.
Malleus,
Yeah.
your response?
What are you doing about it? Will you take it? Will you? What kind of dragon will it be? Is it something like this? Can we raise it? Should we destroy it?
Well,
I've
Maybe we should eat it. Just say the Kunjai elf answers.
but like, yes, common for black dragons to be evil, but Vic converted red kobolds to follow Apsu. Maybe if raised right, this one might follow Apsu. But Vic doesn't know how to raise dragon.
What are you talking about? Vic is dragon, isn't he?
And also, quest dangerous for child. And ideas?
Roll me an
I'm not-
Arcana check, guys. Or if you have
Sure.
Draconic Law.
Jesus. I should
That-
stick.
Natural one.
That dice is loving me today.
So,
Natural 20.
alright. Malleus. Sorry. Vic.
Dragon Law 25.
Vic and Malleus, you know that this egg will indeed hatch into a biter if it's viable. Kai, you've heard of these massive roosters, right? That are jet black, and they're known as black dragon roosters, right? Maybe it's an egg from one of those things. And when I say giant, I mean they're about the same size as Vic.
Yeah, she remembers that chicken, one of her nemesis.
Yes, it chased you
Every
around when you were...
morning.
Yeah, it chased you around when you were a kid and you hated it.
Yeah. Every morning when she was getting eggs for breakfast.
Yeah, exactly. So what's your plan? Or would you like me to describe the loot that Mitsu finds in the chest?
Do that.
Alright, Mitsu, you run over to the chest.
Check for traps.
Roll me a perception check.
$23.
You don't see the trap.
Okay, I open it.
Alright, you open it, and you die. Good job, Ed. Alright. You attempt to open the chest. It does not open.
Can I try again?
Yeah, of course.
Is there a visible lock on it?
Yes.
Can I smash the lock?
Yes, you can. Roll me an athletics check as you attempt to burst open the lock. Do you
Athletics.
just attempt to use your beak, your fist?
Is there a rock?
Yeah, you can pick up a rock and smash it with a rock.
Yeah, there's a rock.
Alright.
Athletics, you say?
Yes.
How does a 29 sound?
29 shatters the rock. Psh!
What, shatters the rock or the lock?
Both. You hear a
Alright.
sizable crunch as you don't necessarily break the lock, more like you push the lock into the wood and the wood around the lock breaks.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Hey, it works.
You pull the lock and the wood off, and you open the chest. You see a pair of gloves and a wand laying gently on top of what appears to be an assortment of gold, silver, and copper pieces. If you were to count them, you would have 310 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You're writing this down?
Nope.
Someone should write this down. You would find 310 gold pieces, 2,400 silver pieces, and 8,500 copper pieces. If you were to count it all, of course.
Wow.
Silver number again, sorry, 2,000 and...
400.
Yep.
There's also a pair of gloves on top, a wand, and lying at the very bottom, what appears to be a shield with spines attached to the outside.
I do not have enough. Is it Arcana to figure out what they do?
You would assume so, but
I
you
do
don't
not
know if they're
have-
magic. It's like a nice pair of white velvet gloves.
I mean, I assume a wand is magical.
I mean, it looks like a piece, it looks like a stick. Something you clean in between your teeth with.
Teeth.
Sorry, beak.
Just fancier.
Alright, who can use magic?
Isabella.
Kai.
Callahan.
So Kai and everyone that's not here.
Yeah. Alright. Hey Kai, what does this stick do?
Kai's just... I'm assuming how Kai incense just sees this as being magical.
Oh yeah, it's very magical. Same as with the pair of gloves.
Yep. That's a wand, I do believe. That or someone's thought to enchant a toothpick. She's going to spend the time and... do you mind if I look at those gloves for a sec as well?
No, my gloves, Mitsu says.
The gloves aren't shiny.
The gloves are shiny. Oh, not to you though.
No, not to me.
You mean they're not like Michael Jackson's sparkly gloves?
Oh, no, they are not. But they do have a slight glimmer on them. They are very white. Very white. Almost as white as I am.
Do you mind if I work what these out? Covering me whilst Butcher the Dragon whilst I identify these?
Yes, of course. Just say says as he pulls out a carving knife.
Yep. And Kai's just going to sit down and spend time identifying these items.
All right, roll me
through
up.
Through the usual methods of looking, feeling, probably tasting, and then using some common sense.
All right, which one are you using first?
In that order.
Common sense last.
All right. So the gloves you can easily recognize as healer's gloves. They are meticulously white and never show signs of blood. They will give a +1 item bonus to medicine checks.
Vic Malleus, want some gloves that are really good for treating injuries?
Oh, it would be nice if Vic doesn't need them.
Well, you do more healing than Vic does, so happy
Yeah,
to
but
let you have them.
but I have a lot of magic to do it.
Well, if Malice doesn't want them, Vic can take them. But Vic's hands full at the moment.
Okay, fair enough. I will take them.
All right, these
But if
guys.
somebody else will need them, I will gladly share them.
Okay. This egg's getting heavy.
Now, enough. A check for the wand, please.
Sure. I've already rolled that one out already, so I'll start doing math. How does a 30 sound?
A 30. You can easily recognize this wand. It is a wand of widening. Now,
Ooh, do tell.
when you cast the spell, which happens to be lightning bolt, you can add 5 feet to the length of the cone, to the length of the line. And with lightning bolt, I reckon it's a 30-foot thing, isn't it?
Do you mean length or width?
Both. It adds to both.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's 5 feet length and width. It widens the spell.
Yeah, because it was just the length. It was like, that seems very specific.
Yep.
But width as well. That's
Yeah.
nice.
And as you look, there appears to be a shield with spikes on it that also seems to be a little bit magical.
Yep.
Roll me.
Just gonna take a moment to examine that
Alright, roll me an Arcana check. Last
through the same meticulous method.
Yep.
Describe what it tastes like.
Alright. Well, it tastes metallic because it was underneath all the coins. So you know when you lick a penny?
Yep.
Yep, exactly the same as that.
Yep. How does a 19 sound?
A 19? Yeah, alright. You can recognize this as a spined shield. Hello, Kal-El. How are you going? You can recognize this as a spined shield. Now, this is a steel shield, right? And on the edge of the shield, there are 5 jagged spines. Now, these spines are actually the magic portion of the shield. These are +1 striking shield spines. So, the spines themselves take the damage before the shield does. 1 spine snaps off every 6 damage, reducing the damage by 6, of course. So it's basically a shield that is on top of another shield. It is a double shield. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Vic. How do you feel about a shield on a shield?
Kai, what do you mean shield on shield?
Kai just shoves this in your direction. See these spikes?
Yes.
They're effectively an extra shield that takes the blow of an attack before your actual shield does.
Vic has a quick look at the spines. Do they look repairable?
No, they do not.
Okay. So once the spines are gone, it's basically just a steel shield.
A +1 steel shield.
That's still better than his current one.
Yep.
Yes, Vic wouldn't mind
You know what?
having that.
Yeah. All right. And that is everything in that chest. Oh, wait. Except for a pair of black fire opals, which can be found inside the totem eyes itself. They are worth 200 gold each. And that is all the treasure, I swear, I promise. Except the extra week's worth of rations that just say took from the biter.
Yeah.
So,
I should ask Isabel if she knows any lightning bolt.
you have a dragon egg to worry about.
Well,
Are you ready to take this responsibility, Vic?
Vic, not sure. As I quickly have a look at Vic's oaths and what he has to abide by.
I say, put it over fire. Cook for 2 hours, and it will come out delicious.
It's still a sentient creature that's barbaric.
Also, 2 hours for an egg?
Yes, it's called slow cooking.
Kyle licks her lips. Well, if you're concerned about it turning out evil, well, there's why deity not particular. She started off evil and turned good.
I don't know about this egg, but what you're suggesting is cannibalism to me.
Depends on your definition.
Well, could give them a chance. And if willing to be good, then it could be a nice be an ally to everyone. And also be a sign that people can be redeemed. Even if raised to be good.
As long as it doesn't turn into that rooster back home.
What rooster?
Every time I went to get eggs for breakfast when I was at home from the farmer, this rooster always attacks me when I'm in the coop.
Okay. This dragon egg, not chicken egg. Rather than becoming rooster, this will become, well, one of those.
You point over towards this large giant biter that's currently on the ground dead. The one that you had so much trouble with. The
Will
one
not cook it. I want to hear anything else about it. Either we take it or destroy it.
I say it's Vic and Isabella's choice. They're the dragon experts.
Vic's willing to take it. Maybe Dresner will help make the choice for us.
Oh, you're putting this into Dresner's hands now.
Put it in Fate's hands.
Go on, Matt,
Well,
flip a
not-
coin.
not
Is it
blindly
viable or
put-
not?
Not blindly putting into Fate's hands, but if not sure, maybe the choice will be made for us at some point.
Vic has biter egg. I'm just writing down a note for future reference. Cool.
Well, how big is this egg compared to Vic?
It's about the same size.
How are you going to carry this, Vic?
Vic looks at the egg, and then has a moment of
Not to
Vic-
mention sit on it. How are you going to sit on it?
why would Vic sit on an egg?
How else are you going to hatch it?
We put eggs in warm place.
That's not how we do it.
Mitsu ruffles up. Look, this is how you do it. He ruffles up, jumps onto the egg and sits onto it. See? This is how you do it today.
See, this is normal.
That
Alright, yeah.
doesn't look comfortable.
Now your turn.
Vic gets blankets out of his bag and wraps up the egg. And tries to can Vic craft like a secure harness to attach the egg to, well, basically net the egg to his bag?
It would take a bit of time. It would take perhaps the rest of the day to find the ingredients, to find the materials, and to actually make the item. So I'd say it would take for the rest of the day if you wish to do that.
Can I expedite that time by effectively sacrificing my rope?
No. No.
Can Kai assist in finding the materials?
Yes. You can. But it would still take the day to craft it and make it and find everything and whatnot. It is in the afternoon, I should add.
Okay. Is everyone else okay with this?
If it's your choice, gonna stick to it.
You gotta stick to it, Vic. Now, raising a dragon is a lot of responsibility. You have to look after it, you have to clean up after it, you have to feed it. Malleus, the dad of the group.
Maybe you can make it a bonsai dragon.
Oh. Alright, so you spend the rest of the day setting up camp. Isabella and Callahan soon join you, set up their little hidey hut, and allow you to sleep for the night. Vic and Kai, you end up creating the harness for the egg. Mitsu and Malleus, what are you up to during this period of time?
Question, I guess. Malleus will try to meditate, try to pray.
Yep.
Find out what Pharasma's thinking all about this.
All right. Roll me a wisdom check as you do so.
Wisdom check is just D20 with my modifier.
Yeah.
I love this dice. The 22.
With a 22, you feel like this situation is not exactly black or white. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah. See what I did there? Thanks, Laura. That's the feeling that you get. There's no right answer in this situation.
I thank you for your insight.
That is your
Mistress.
own insight, in fact. Mistress, the mother has other stuff happening, right?
Yeah.
She has a whole underworld to look after and make sure souls are getting born in the right places, right? You can.
Wait. Geez, stop calling me. I'm busy.
Listen, do you know how much it takes to run a boneyard? Do you want to take my job? Listen, I'm frazzled as is.
Yeah, you can have another cookie. Just shush.
Just do your own job, alright? I put you there for a reason. Just do it. Wow, all these clerics coming up to me.
And then I will spend my time patching up wounds.
Ah, wonderful. You're able to get everyone up to full in the morning, for the next day. Mitsu, what are you up to? Oh, sorry, Malleus.
Yeah, that's great.
Hi. Mitsu, what are you up to?
That's a good question. There's nothing else to be done in this temple?
Not as far as you can tell.
No? Alright. And the totem is definitely completely smashed.
Yes. Absolutely.
Good. Alright. Why don't, Vic, you make a sled out of the remnants of the chest to put the egg in and drag it?
Probably better to carry because jungle floor not even.
Also, you might need the chest to carry all the stuff inside of it.
Yeah, that's what bags are for.
That's a lot of coins.
Yeah.
Mitsu just kind of looks around and goes, into a bag.
And those will all go into party funds, but Mitsu will be banker.
These Chinese are everyone's, but I get to hold them.
Absolutely. Mitsu will be great caretaker for shinies.
Now, that bag's a little bit heavy, Mitsu.
How much heavy?
I'd say it probably takes up a bulk or two. Probably 2 bulk.
That's fine.
That's fine. Fighters. Alright. Darkness comes. Gets wiped over to morning. You all do your daily preparations. Vic, Kai, you have successfully created a harness which carry the egg. Mitsu, your bag is jingling quite happily. Malleus, you feel well rested. Isabella and Callahan go off to do their usual thing, leaving the rest of you to decide which way you wish to go. Now, since we don't have the map, I assume you would want to traverse the river, traverse the north, and go back to the gold mine, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wonderful. It'll take a couple of days. Nothing of note happens. But you finally find your way back to the gold mine. As you see, the gold mine, once full of busy activity, seems eerily quiet. There's no one around the mine itself. No creature, no nothing that you can see. You approach from the south, and you can see the violet glow of the dragon-headed totem still deep in the mine itself.
Was that glowing before?
I don't think so.
Do you think it would still explode if gunpowder was applied to it?
Worth trying. Love the sound.
Sorry, so continue. Don't mind me.
There's absolutely nobody around.
Not that you can see.
Okay.
Vic stashes the egg somewhere safe nearby.
Yeah. In which direction do you wish to go? Now, to the north of you, straight ahead, you have the mine itself, the pit, with what appears to be a large broken cage further up, further north of the pit itself. To the east, you have Helba's hut, and to the west, you had the fire pit.
you guys do your usual things. I'll just look behind us and around us.
It's just gonna go back to the hut that she was shoot out of, like some weird pigeon.
Yep.
Kai's just got to try and slip away and sneaks around.
Alright, roll me a stealth check as you sneak around.
Yep.
Mitsu, you go up to the sick hut that you were kicked out of. Malleus and Vic, you stand there as Mitsu and Kai kind of go in opposite directions from you.
Again.
Again.
So that's a nat 20 to a total of 37.
Cool. Yep. Now, the party separating trick has worked numerous times before, right?
It's bound to work eventually.
Malleus and Vic.
I guess we two stick together.
Vic agrees. Kai is reliable on her own. Also, if Vic follows, well, kind of bounces on the spot, jangling his armor, would defeat point. So maybe we help Mitsu?
Yeah. That would be great.
What time of day is
And,
it, by the way?
Sorry, what?
What time of day is it?
It's around mid-morning.
Okay.
Mitsu, you are joined by Vic and Malleus.
And before Valios will follow her, he will cast Vital Beacon on himself, and this pale glow returns.
Wonderful. Now, Kai. Sorry.
If you remember, if you get hurt, just touch me.
Now, Kai, what was your stealth again?
She rolled a natural 20 to a total of 37.
A 37. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yes, you can definitely sneak around. As you stealth around, the camp seems eerily quiet. Very quiet. Roll me a perception check.
Sure. So that comes to a total of 22.
As you make your way around the Helber's hut area, something drips from your shoulder down your body. You look down at it and you kind of feel it and play with it in your hand. It's very viscous, clear.
I was just going to slowly and silently, just quietly, stealthily take a few steps back as she's looking up.
As you slowly turn your gaze upwards, you see a shape. A shape you would probably remember.
It's a triangle.
No, it's a hexagon.
The most dangerous shape known.
It is
to
a
exist.
large creature.
Did this creature try to eat Kai at some point?
No, but it did try to eat Vic. Green, with 2 horns, 2 tentacles on the back of it as well, and a large jaw filled with sharp teeth. As Jose gets closer, he goes. He kind of pulls on your arm, Malleus. Malleus, there is a dragon-headed totem here.
Where?
You look at him. You see his eyes have been clouded over.
Oh, I see. Maybe you should stay back.
Yes.
Thanks for the warning, my friend.
Of course. He bows to you, except not at you. He kind of off to the side of you.
Mhm.
Because he can't
And I
see
will
where you are.
turn him into direction and just guide him the first steps.
Just move this way. just let's go to this hut, shall we? Hut? What hut? This one over here.
About the hut.
Kai's just going to quietly, as possible, cast message to Vic.
Alright, can you see Vic?
Let's see.
Vic is currently over with Mitsu, Malleus, and Jose over at the sick soldiers' hut. No, they are out of sight.
Yep.
Mitsu, Kai, and Malleus. As you get closer and closer to the hut, I want you to roll me a perception check.
Can do that.
Does that include me? Sorry.
No, not you. Mitsu, Vic, and Malleus.
28.
28?
How does a 31 sound?
31 sounds good.
I swear I haven't rolled under 15 is a session on this die.
Good! Next game you won't be so lucky.
Yeah, we
23.
23.
Yeah. I actually switched dice and rolled a 13 because the other one was rolling too well. It's like, oh, just try to see if dice behaves.
Your dice just missed you. You haven't played with them for a while. The three of you hear the sounds of breathing coming from the hut itself. Sounds like there are 6 creatures inside of it. You hear the sound of slightly shuffling feet. What do you wish to do?
I guess we have. Let's take a look inside, and I will go to the window and try to peek into the window.
Do you do so stealthily, or do you just go like this?
Yeah.
Or do you just go like this?
But which window? Because there happens to be a smashed window that Mitsu jumped out of.
I guess it's the only window.
Alright, so you poke your head up into the smashed window.
Yeah, I tried to do it stealthily.
Alright, roll me a stealth check.
Okay. Now it will. Oh. Would be not so bad. Let me see. Stealth was it? Quite good. 23.
Alright. You poke your head through. You see 6 Truakuras in that room. 2 of them were looking in your direction as you popped your head into the view. You look at the Truakuras. The Truakuras look back at you. You look at the Truakuras. They look back at you. They pat another person on the shoulder.
Malleus, what did you say?
Oh.
Progress.
Oh. There's 6 of them now
There is
looking at
not.
you. Malleus.
I tell to Wick, barricade the door.
All right, Vic, you rush to the door and you put your hands up against it. You hold it. You're there. You're like, all right, nothing's gonna push past me. Mitsu, what are you doing?
What the hell just happened?
You stand there in befuddlement. Yes?
Alright, so Malleus is looking in the window, and there are how many chakra staring back?
6.
6. Malleus, if you go in the window, I'll go around to the door and we can flank him.
What?
What? All right. Whilst that's happening, Kai, we then go back to you. There is this large Nunot floating above your head. That's right. Floating.
And if I remember the map correctly, where the others are compared to where she is, still no line of sight on them.
Yeah, they're basically they're on the other side of the map. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the message range isn't the issue. It's just
You need to see them.
yeah. So she's just going to try and stealthily move around until she can see them,
All right.
but keeping an eye on this floating.
Roll me a stealth check as you do so.
Sure.
Oof.
Okay, so how does a 24 sound?
Unfortunately, it is not enough. You take a step back. You look down and you see the worst nemesis of a stealth person.
A
A
twig.
stick. The creature
well.
above you stops moving. And it kind of, with its whole body, turns
Hey.
down to look at you.
Do you have time for Dr. Healer? And then immediately pick up the speed a bit, running and screaming, ambush!
Alright, at this point in time, let's roll initiative. Alright, Vic, you're rolling athletics as you attempt to hold the door fast. Everyone else, roll me perception, please.
I'll come back to the argument first.
No,
Okay, fair enough.
not for stealth.
Could Malleus make an argument for stealth? Because that's what he was trying.
No. Malleus gets a perception check.
Perception's way better than stealth.
Yep. 17. Not so, sorry, that's on the die. The 26.
26 for Kai.
23 for Malleus.
23 for Malleus.
20 for Vic.
Perception or stealth?
Mitsu, you're doing perception. Sorry, 20 for Vic?
Yep.
Mitsu?
27.
27. Alright. Now, unfortunately, as you turn your tail and run, Kai, the Nanute has found prey. What we got there? Here it says in Abyssal. A little lost sheep trying to run away from its shepherd. Well, don't you fret.
Yes.
Don't you fret. We shall get there quite well.
I was going to reply in Abyssal. what are you implying? And have you heard of Nocticular?
Not in particular. Anyway, you get a tentacle to the face.
Okay.
Alright. So one of the tentacles on its back, it's gonna try to take a bash at you. Okay?
Yep.
Alright. How's a 36 sound?
36 is a crit.
36 is a crit. Cool. Alright. Now, are you chaotic?
Yep.
Ah, good.
Very.
Good. Then this won't hurt as much. See what I did there? Alright, I seem to be losing a d6. That's fine. Alright, so you're going to take... You don't care about that. You don't care about that. Wonderful. You're going to take... 8, 9, 10, 11... you're going to take... Oh, come on, Maths, you got this. You're going to take 17 times 2. What's
34.
that? 34? Yeah, you're going to take 34 points of damage as a single tentacle comes down and slaps you.
Ow.
Yep. Roll me a will save.
Yep, just a sec. I was saying, working out how many hit points she has left.
Yep.
Will save.
Yep.
Okay. $21.
You are stunned. No, you are stupefied. Now, stupefied is a handy little thing, which means that your thoughts and instincts are clouded. So you take a -2 on your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma-based checks.
Okay.
Yep. But it's not done there. No. It's then going to try to grab you with its other tentacle. Tell me, does a 29 beat your athletics DC?
29. Yeah.
Cool. It grabs you with its other tentacle and lifts you 10 feet into the air. And would you like to know the last thing it does?
Do I have to guess? 8.
Nope. It's going to cast a spell. You're gonna love this. You see that from its jaws, this mist starts pouring out from it. It obscures the area. One could almost call this an obscuring mist. Do you have an attack of opportunity by any chance?
Nope.
Alright, cool. Well, that's what it does in its turn. We then switch to Mitsu. Mitsu, you're standing by the hut. You kind of see like this strange mist starting to pour over by Helba's hut.
Over the hut or out of the hut?
Behind the hut.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
That's weird. That's obviously magical of some sort. What is Malleus doing?
Malleus is at the window.
Yeah.
Malleus, what are you doing?
I just I imagined him just what? And figuring back and trying to think, quick think how to solve this. Is first. Can you?
How far is Mitsu away from the door?
Around 15 feet.
And she. Okay. Mitsu's gonna go to the door of the hut
Yep.
and kick it open.
Alright, you see Vic holding the door shut, and Mitsu comes up and says, "Don't worry, Vic, I got this." You then lift up your foot, and Vic's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 what are you doing?"
Why are you trying to keep the door closed?
We try to keep them in.
Because Malleus said to barricade the door.
You are muted.
Can you barricade the door after Mitsu's in?
Well, if we're going in, then Vic might as well join.
No, you have an egg. You need to be careful, Mama.
Oh, great. Love this.
Vic isn't fragile.
No, but the egg is, and then who's gonna raise it if you die?
But Vic can still contribute.
This isn't an argument you're gonna win.
Ah,
Alright, so I'm saying that's 2 actions. Movement, arguing.
I'd like to picture the door gets just booted open and the Chakra see this argument happening.
Yeah, so roll me an athletics check as you attempt to boot the door open.
Wait, is Vic letting go as I boot the door?
I'm willing to let it happen as a player.
Athletics would be 19.
Alright, cool, you boot the door open. There are 6 chakra in there. They're all holding what appears to be butcher's knives.
Here we go again.
I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Alright, that's all I'm doing.
Alright. We then go to Kai. Kai, you are surrounded by this white fog. Your midsection is wrapped by this thick tendril. What do you want to do?
Obvious thing. She's going to attempt to escape.
Alright, you want to get the hell out of there. Roll me... let's say an acrobatics would be your best stat as you attempt to wiggle and move your way out of this hold, yes?
Yep.
Alright.
She spend a hero point.
Yes! You will spend a hero point and you can get a +8 bonus.
Yep. So it's a total of 30.
With a 30, you squirm and wiggle and you slip from the creature's head. Now, from the creature's arm. Now, using your hero point, I will also say you managed to grab hold onto the horn instead of falling 10 feet onto the ground.
Only 10 feet?
Yeah.
She has catfall.
Oh, okay. Well, then you don't care. Well, then you're 10.
Yeah.
Then you are 10 feet below this creature as you land softly on the ground.
Yep. And then she's just going to run.
All right, you start running at full speed.
Yep. So it's a total of 80 feet she can move this round.
Which way are you moving?
Probably the area that she last saw the group or assumed the group would be.
Now, what's your normal speed? 40 feet?
Yep.
40 feet. Wonderful. You sprint like 80 feet around to the hut. As you get around the hut, you see Malleus still at the window, looking in, trying to figure out a way to do it. You hear the sound of a door breaking as Mitsu kicks the door open, and you see Vic still arguing with Mitsu about an egg.
Malleus, did I come at a bad time?
Yeah.
Ow, just
What's going
being... Yeah, ambush. Ow. floating friend of Vic's. Hello?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Ow, everything hurts.
Come here and touch. It will heal you.
Yep, she just, does she have any movement left?
Nope.
Move up to Malleus.
You can move up to Malleus easily.
Move up to Malleus and probably, try best to, touch Malleus to try and get heals.
Yep, you can touch Malleus.
Okay. Here it comes. 7. You heal 18 points of damage.
Yep.
Wonderful. With that, we go to you, Malleus.
Mm.
It's your up.
Do I see where Kai's where Kai's running from?
You see a thick plume of mist coming from behind the hut. Coming from behind Helga's laboratory.
Okay, but first things first, I will turn around and stretch my hand through the broken window, and I cast a searing light.
Nice.
Sakura, who is
Which are you targeting? One particular?
the first one who is in front of him,
Ah, nice.
right in the face.
All right, he gets a reflex save, I assume.
Let me see. Where do phew. Where is it?
Or is it a roll to hit?
Oh, I guess it's a roll to hit.
All right, roll to hit.
Is it 26?
26 hits.
Yeah, then it's not a fiend,
No, it is not a
I guess.
fiend.
but it's a fiend for me.
Yes.
Okay, then it's just 5d6 fire damage. Let's do it. 10, 17, 20.
20, nice. You shoot this ray of light, and it hits the creature. Straight in the eyes. The creature recoils, and it looks back at you. Its eyes are blistering and red, but it looks at you with hate. You have one more thing you can do.
Yeah, and I will step away from the window and facing the fog cloud, preparing for everything that's coming out of this.
All right, wonderful. We then go to Vic. Vic. Mitsu just kicked open the door and is ready to rush in.
Ah, no, that wasn't part of Malleus's plan. And look, we can
Wait,
continue.
Malleus had a plan?
Vic thinks so. And Malleus went to the window, asked Vic to barricade the door. Vic did. You kicked the door open. Now look. Oh, well. Sort out. How about we continue argument later?
Jeez, Vic, you're sounding an awful lot like a mummy.
Well,
No comment.
Vic stands in the doorway and like, okay. Well, now the door's open. Vic can just stop them coming out.
You gonna hold up a defensive position?
Yep, in the doorway.
Nice. We then go to the butchers.
Missy should be able to swing over Missy.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, Missy should be able to swing over Vic.
Definitely. But two of them are going to come straight at you. Now, Vic is the one in front of the door. Which means Vic is the lucky one to going to get attacked first. So, there's going to be two butcher's knives coming straight at you. Ready? Oh, that's not great. One of them swings their knife and gets it stuck. It goes deep within the side of the wall in the door frame. Only inches away from your head.
And that's why you use choke points.
Yep. The other one does a 29 hit you.
Yes.
Cool. Alright, with the butcher's knife, it's going to take a stab. I take a slash. Alright. That's going to be 6, 8, 10 points of damage. As the knife sinks into your armor. Now, I'm guessing you have a special ability set?
No, I didn't specify raise shield, so no.
Ah, okay. You're just going to take 10 points of damage then.
Yeah.
The others, the one that got attacked by the searing light is going to pick up a handful of just glass that was on the ground, and he's just going to go and try to frisbee it through the broken window at you, Malleus. He's going to get two glass debris. Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, rolling low does the lowest one is a 23. Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah, still hits me.
Ah, well then both of them will hit you.
I'm easy to hit.
As two shards of glass come sinking into... Oh, okay. These are deadly D6s. Alright. Two shards of glass get thrown at you. First one will do 12 points of damage.
Ouch.
Second one will do 11 points of damage.
Gee.
Yeah, these things hit hard.
Murderous shots.
Yep, with just large shards. Alright. We then go... the other two are unable to do anything this round because it's kind of stuck in a choke point. We then go back to the new note. Now, Malleus, you're looking very particularly into the swirling mass of mist, right?
Yep.
Alright. You see it kind of concave in the middle.
What's that?
In front of you, above you, a giant door. Or when I say door, I mean like a portal of this black, inky energy kind of appears. And would you like to know what floats out of it?
Yeah.
A Nunant! Now, do you have any arcane knowledges?
Yes, I do.
Cool, roll me that, please.
Let's see what's happened. Okay, that's great. Arcana. 29.
Alright, you can recognize the mentioned door when you see it.
What the hell are you?
As you say that, it goes for a tentacle. Not at you. At Kai. Ready, Kai?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. Now, a tentacle will hit you. It doesn't critically hit, okay? So you're going to take a couple of d8 points of damage. You're going to take 15 points of damage.
Yep.
But this time the tentacle doesn't hit you. It doesn't grab you. It just bats you.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. So it was 18, was it? Or...
No, 15 points of damage.
Yep. Yep.
And that's it for that turn. We then go to you, Mitsu. You feel weird. You poke your head out and you see this creature suddenly appear from a doorway from the sky.
Yep.
It took a swing at Kai.
One problem at a time.
One problem at a time. We got a list of things to do, and this thing isn't on that list yet.
Not yet. Not yet. I can swing over Vic's head, right?
Oh yeah, easily. Do you have reach?
Pretty sure.
I don't think a greatsword has reach.
Probably not. All right.
I mentioned that she'd be able to do that, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you did. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
yes.
like-
Yeah, you're able to smack a Chiracra.
Yeah. All right. The one that got its sword stuck.
Yes.
Can I hit that one?
Yeah, of
first
course.
With the power attack.
Yep.
Now. Power attack is +2, right?
Yes, I think so.
It's not on my sheet.
What? It's not on your sheet?
Not where I have my weapons.
Oh, okay. Let me double check. Boop-ba-doop-ba-doo. I love Archive and Necklace. These guys are incredible.
What are you looking for?
Alright, power attack.
+2 on damage, I guess.
Yeah,
Only.
you add an extra dice to your damage. Weapon damage.
An extra dice.
Yeah, an extra dice.
All right. So to hit would be. Oh god.
And it counts as 2 attacks for the multiple attack penalty.
Actually, for me, it takes 1.
Yep. Mitsu
Oh.
has the feat that allows you to just count it as 1.
Oh, even better.
Yep.
So she can power attack for days.
I can power attack 3 times. That would
Whoa,
be 30.
whoa, we lost someone, I think.
Oh, hang on. I pressed the button. There we go. 34 to hit.
A 34 to hit. Yes, there we are. Alright, a 34. Is that a critical hit? For a Chiracra? It is a critical hit for a Chiracra.
No.
Nice.
Alright, so roll your damage once, which I think would be, what, 3d10s at this point in time? Or 2d10s? Do you get the striking greatsword?
2d12
2d12s.
+7 for critical.
Alright, so roll me 2d12s +7.
I don't know, this is confusing. So what am I rolling?
2d12s +7.
Yeah. 5 and 5, so that's 10 +7 is 17.
Then double it.
Yep.
Tell me how you do it.
I don't even need to give you the
No.
damage. Alright, well, while he's struggling with these knives stuck in the doorway, was it?
Yep, the doorway.
The doorway. Mitsu just over the top of Vic, just smashes him on top of the head with his sword.
All right, you hit with a you go. You know what? I don't need to cut. I just need to bludgeon. So you turn the blade to its flat side. And you just go, pop. The Tarakura looks at you for a second, and then its eyes roll back into the back of its head, and it hits the ground.
Alright, that's hit number 1.
That's number 1.
The one that hit Vic.
Yep.
May I power attack that one?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. A 21.
A 21
Doesn't hit.
unfortunately misses.
Oh. Can I do it again?
Yes, but this one's with like the -10.
-10, right. -10 would be math. Give me a second. I had my calculator up here somewhere.
Listen, this is why we use a tabletop, virtual tabletop, because we're all, well, I'm bad at math. I'm sure there are other people bad at math as well.
What about 24?
Sorry, Tass?
No, sorry, Jasmine's turn.
Alright. 24
Yeah, with the -10, that's including the -10.
just hits.
Yeah.
Just hits.
Yes. So, what is my normal attack then? Oh, you know you can roll on Path Builder.
Can you?
Yep.
Oh, I had no idea you can roll dice on Path Builder. That's kind
There
of
you
cool.
go. That would be a 25.
A 25 damage. Oh,
Yes.
alright, you smack this one, but it's still standing.
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt Jasmine. When she slays the first Chakra, some of his life force just pops out of him and rushing straight into Maleos.
Oh, okay.
I'm using my reaction, and I've got a nice little spell called Death Call. I can use from a domain, and I will heal 15 hit points plus the creature's level.
Nice. So Mitsu's killing everyone, and you're getting health from it.
I just have to pay those focus points.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
It's, temporary. It's temporary hit points. But
Oh, yeah, but there's no maximum for temporary hit points, is there?
no.
Alright, so Path Builder is this great little app that I found, which helps you build your character in Pathfinder 2e. It creates a, so you can choose anything you want. It puts you up from level 1 to level 20. It's a great resource. Giving them a shout out right now. Link is in the chat. Go check it out if you're playing 2nd edition. It's a lot of fun to use. I use it almost regularly. It's a web browser or an Android app. So go check that out if you're interested.
And now you know you can roll on it.
Yeah, I did not know you can roll on it. That's kind of cool. I gotta check this out. Let me just, alright, give me a second. Let's just pause the game for a second, shall we? Everyone fine with that?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
This
on
is-
the weapons it says there's an option for roll, and I pressed roll, and it just rolled my damage.
Alright, let me just I want window capture. Alright, it's a bit big. That's fine. Alright, so this is Path Builder. It's a nice little app that we got here. Let's go. So let's go add a weapon. Let's add a bastard sword. Done. Accept. And where's the roll? Ah.
You just click the small dice icon.
There. Ah, here.
Yeah, so you press roll and then you can just press damage or to hit or critical and it'll do it for you.
Oh, nice. That's really cool. Hey, Pathbuilder, you guys are excellent. Go check them out if you have not done so already, alright? Alright, back to the game. Kai, you thought you were safe. You thought you have run away, safe and sound from this thing. But as you turn, you see this thing appear out of this black doorway and just took a swing, batting you away as if you were just a ball on a string.
How high up is this thing?
10 feet, exactly.
Okay, Kai's going to, because there's two that can play at that game. Kai's going to dimensional assault up above this thing to spell strike down on top of it.
Oh, nice!
Mac strongest spell strike, shocking grasp heightened to level 4.
Nice. With this look of determination and this...
And as she's going, she's just going to whisper into this thing his ear. Tell me, do you fear the shadows?
Nice. Alright. You stab your short blade, sending an electrical current. Actually, you should probably roll first before we jump the gun a little bit.
Yeah. For obvious reasons.
Yep.
How does the 32 sound?
Mm-hmm. It does not crit, unfortunately. But you stab your short blade. Tell me, do you fear the shadows? As a bolt of lightning zaps through it.
It's like I'm just fishing out some D4s.
Yep, roll me the damage.
Well, sorry, not D4s, D6s. So for the sword.
Yep, the sword.
So that's 9 plus 13 from the sword.
13 from the sword, yep.
And for this level 4 shocking grasp,
Yep.
which... Let's see, do I have enough D20s? Probably
D20s.
not. Oh, no, sorry, D12, sorry.
Oh, D12s. I was going to say D20s. Woo! That's
Okay.
a lot of damage.
Yep. Okay. I'll just throw it in here. How does a 27 sound?
So you're doing 40 damage altogether.
Sorry?
So you're doing 40 damage altogether. So
Yep.
13 from the short sword and then 27 damage from the lightning, right?
Yep.
All right. As you stab into it, this bolt of lightning just shoots straight from this thing. It closes its eyes, and you're like, "Ha, got it." Little fly, if I were you, I'd fly away as quick as you can. Kai's like, good advice. Bye. Immediately runs away.
If she had any action left.
Oh no. Alright. Malleus.
Well, you're some ugly bastard. Come down here. And I will cast Bone Shaker on it.
Oh, nice. Alright.
It has a fortitude save.
A fortitude save. Oh no. Critically succeeds the fortitude save.
Oh. And nothing will happen.
Oh no.
Everyone's rolling well today.
That's not great for you guys. Alright, so it's a critical success. You're like, you ugly bastard. Get down here, Bone Shaker. What?
Well, please.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, it was a three action.
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem.
All right, Vic, you're up.
Okay, so the one that's clearly got stuck on the wall's dead. The other one.
The one that's in front of you currently has Mitsu's great sword through its stomach.
Let's just say almost.
Okay. And am I correct in remembering that this is a long, narrow building?
Yes, 15 feet by 10 feet, in fact.
And there's 5 chakra in here now.
Yes. 2 of them are badly hurt.
Nicely lined up. by the
Yes.
sounds of it.
Yes, almost as if by design. Very convenient for you.
Very.
Yeah. Lightning breath?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. These guys are entitled to reflex saves, right?
That they are.
Alright.
And I was 1d4 short, so quickly grabbing that
Alright.
out.
The one in front of you. Well, I got the wrong page up. Alright, the one in front of you. Reflex.
DC 23.
Ah, well, the first one saves. Critically so.
It'll take nothing.
The one that has blisters around its eyes saves just. The other 3 fails, and fails. So the one with blisters around its eyes gets half damage, I assume.
If they pass, take half. Critical succeed, take none. If they fail, take full. If they critical fail, double.
None of them critically failed, but 3 of them did fail normally.
Fantastic. 9 for the full damage.
9, and let's round up to 5, shall we? Wonderful. This burst of... Actually, you can describe it.
I'm happy for you to.
Alright. Vic inhales. You hear the sound of crackling electricity, and then suddenly... this lightning bolt, this lightning cone, I should say.
Line.
Oh, line. This lightning line just zaps, hitting from one chakra to the other. The one in front of you sees what's happening, moves to the side, using his dead companion as a shield. As the lightning bolt seems to arc between all the other chakras. They look slightly singed.
Still progress.
Yep.
And last action, try to stab the one that is directly in front of me and move out of the way.
Nice. Roll it hit.
Does a 12 plus a 28.
28 hits.
Fantastic. 13 plus.
How do you do it?
Oh, okay.
Yep. It has 5 or more hit. It has 5 hit points left.
Told you it was close.
Yeah. After Vic does his lightning breath, sees him sidestep, and as he's about to sidestep back, Vic takes a swing, but because of the height difference, actually gets him right in the side of the leg.
Nice. The Tarakra falls to its side, screaming, and then stays still. Its look of the look of its mouth still open wide, in an endless silent scream. All right, the others. They're not quite too thrilled, but guess what? There's 2 spaces free. So another 2 are gonna step up. Boop, boop. With their daggers, they're going to make 2 slashes. Can they get to Mitsu? They probably can get to Mitsu, so they'll give you 2 stabs each. The first one goes straight to you, Vic. Ready? The lower one was a 25. Does that hit?
25 misses.
The higher one was a 32.
That'll hit.
Does it critically hit?
No.
Damn. All right. So it's gonna stab with its butcher's knife. Ooh, minimum damage. So you're only going to take 9 points of damage as it slits you. Then I get 2 attacks against Mitsu. Oh, okay. Lowest one is a 20.
20 does not hit.
The other one is a 26.
Matches.
Oh, matches. Nice. All right, so this is going to be a glancing blow, so that means it's only going to deal half damage against you. As you manage to try to get your armor between you and the blow. Oh, once again, minimum damage. So we'll round down, shall we, to 4 points of damage.
4.
The one that has blisters around its eyes is...
About that.
Oh, about that!
Paladin.
Tell us about the ability.
Yes, Retributive Strike. If an enemy attacks a friendly and both are within 15 feet,
Yep.
I can kind of intercept the damage. Since it was only 4, it would basically negate the whole thing. And I get a free strike against them.
Nice! Roll me the attack.
But more importantly for Vic, blocks the damage.
Yes. So you're going to take the 4 points?
I give Mitsu damage reduction for it.
Okay, wonderful.
But the strike, a 31.
31 hits. It's not a critical hit, though.
Okay. 13 damage.
13 damage. That'll bring it up to that mount. It is still standing. Though you do slash across its midsection, it does not look happy. It looks down and then it looks back at you. It narrows its eyes. And then it's going to start screaming. Frenzy-like. But that's on its next turn. We then will go to the one that has blisters around its eyes. It's going to pick up another couple of shards of glass, Malleus.
Jesus.
And it's just going to... and throw them at you. Ready for this?
Yep.
Oh, Okay, so the lower one is a 23.
Yeah, that will hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
All right. Then the other one, which is a 34.
Yeah, that is a critical hit.
All right. So we'll do the normal hit first. Okay.
Yeah.
Shard of glass slices through your shoulder. It'll do. Oh, wait, I forgot it's D6s now, isn't it? It'll do. Where'd I go? All right. It'll do 9 points of damage as it slices through your shoulder.
Yeah.
The other one catches your throat. 8, 9, 10, 11. So that'll be 22 points of damage.
Okay, now you need to tell me which level is this crocker?
I'm sorry?
Which creature level is the crocker?
The
I get
Trocker?
my Yeah.
It is a level 5.
Level 5. Okay, then 20. 22. Okay. And my temporary hit points are totally wasted. You see, like, it's a second skin. It's tearing apart as the second blade punctures it and nicks my throat. But it's not. But I'm not taking that much damage as it should supposed.
Oh, nice!
Ah! Stop this!
No! You stop this! You're the one attacking! Oh, actually, I can't understand you. It's fine. That's what says Amagui, though. You stop this! Go away! Leave this be! What did we ever do to hurt you? No one speaks Magui?
Kai does.
Ah, well, that's what you hear. But I'm sure you have other things on your mind.
Yep.
Anyway, talking about other things on the mind. The Noonet looks down. It smiles. It's going to float over to the edge. Float over the hut itself. And then it's going to fall with all its massive weight onto the sickbay hut. Vic and Mitsu, can you roll me reflex saves as this happens? You too, Malleus, as you're in the direct ray of this split. Actually, everyone roll me. As this effectively turns the hut into an exploding mass of sharpened wood and glass. Lucky that you stayed outside the hut, Mitsu and Vic.
Vic was in the doorway, so
that's
would you count
fine.
that as in?
No. Because those inside the hut do not get a save.
23.
23?
19.
19?
26.
Sorry, 26 Malleus and Kai?
26 for Kai.
Alright, so none of you critically succeed, but none of you critically...
I got a 16.
Oh, you got a 16? That's unfortunate. That's a fail.
Pass builder rolls not recommended.
Alright. The hut, as the Noonet falls onto the hut, actually it pushes itself down. It hits the hut and it explodes under the pressure and weight of this creature. Now, alright, so that's half of 14 is 7. Yes? Alright, Mitsu, Vic, and Kai. You'll take 7 points of damage Malleus, you'll take the full 14.
Yeah.
As shards of wood go everywhere, you get speared by a piece.
Ah.
The Nunut, now on the massive remains of this hut. Mitsu and Vic, you see a hand, a Tarakura hand, just twitching, and then stand still. The Nunut laughs. Let's have some fun, shall we? And on that note, we'll finish tonight's game. How you guys going?
Yeah, good. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do a round table, shall we? Let's see what you guys thought. We'll start off in the opposite order of how we introduced the players. So we're going to start off with Mitsu, who's played by Jasmine. How'd you go for tonight?
It was pretty interesting. Not doing Foundry.
I know, it's been a while since we've done the Theatre of the Mind, hasn't it?
It was very disorienting at first, but
Yes.
I got around to it.
Yes,
A
little bit.
thankfully that I discovered that we could roll on Pathfielder. Thankfully.
Yeah. I am a little bit out of practice running Theatre of the Mind, aren't I?
That's alright.
That's fine.
I did enjoy the fact that Vic is now a mum.
Yes, so do I. It's adorable. It's cute, isn't it?
I'm gonna take the Mickey out of it every chance I get.
Wonderful. All right.
Because only birds lay eggs, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know that lizards would lay eggs as well, but how it's written, I mean, I don't know if birds realize how, if that, yeah.
No.
Different
bird.
biology.
So I have to teach Vic to be a bird and incubate the eggs properly.
Talking about Vic, Kajabi, how'd you go for tonight?
Totally interesting.
Yeah?
And once again, as a minds, we split the party.
I mean, yeah, it's fine, right? It happens. What do you think about the game? Any favorite moments?
Well, I'd have to agree with Jasmine about Vic becoming a mum.
Yeah.
And the classic orc orphan moral dilemma.
Yeah. I mean, kicked up a bit of a notch.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I'm glad you like it. Next, we're going to go to Sandpiper, who's played Kai. How'd you go, Sandpiper?
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you have any favorite moments?
The Mitsu confusing Vic to be the mum.
Yep. Yep, that is a pretty good moment.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, Kai's in danger.
I mean, Kai's always in danger, isn't she?
Yep. But she's still convinced she can pull it off.
Wonderful. Alright. Next and last but not least, Tasriel. Malleus, how'd you go for tonight?
Yeah, it was a great game. Thanks for having us.
Anytime, my friend. Did you have any favorite moments?
Yeah, the whole thing with Nunot. The last, I guess, as a character, not so, but as a player, I liked how you smashed, how Nunot smashed the building, because it's always annoying if you have a flying creature around and nobody, or just the spellcasters can reach it.
Yeah, I know.
And so
it's good having that. It's good having that. Oh no, it's a flying creature. I can't hit it. But that's only good for like the first round or two.
Yeah, and it's always a good thing if you have a reason for the creature to come actually down and not just it's just flying 5 feet above the ground, and as you played it out, the creature smashing the building. So let's have some fun. It was quite great.
Yeah, thank you. On that note, yes, I agree that, yeah, you should definitely have some flying creatures, but if the party can't deal with flying creatures, always have it land to attack. But have it make sense. Don't just go, oh, I'm just going to land it right here and go, no. Have it do something. Have it mess around with the terrain a bit, you know? Make it harm the party, but make sure you bring it down into the party's level so they can end up hitting it. Yeah? But no, tonight was a lot of fun. I had heaps of fun tonight. It's good to be back in the GM saddle. Even though that we're doing it a little bit more low tech than how I would like at the moment, but that's fine. It happens. You need a break every now and again like that. But yes, that's my part. Let's do the self-promo stuff, shall we? Yes? No. Alright, we'll just go. Bye, everyone.
It is.
Hey, everyone. I'm Matt, also known as All Things Fantasy. You can find me here on Twitch. You can find me over at the Discord, Twitter, YouTube, Patreon, all that sort of thing. Go check that out. What else? I definitely suggest the Discord. Go to the Discord. You get a bunch of cool things. You have memes. You have bird pics, pup pics, World Anvil stuff. You get a bunch of cool things over there, so definitely check that out. And you get to hang out with these amazing groups of people. They're always on the Discord. If you have any questions for them or me or anything like that, Discord's the place to go. So make sure you head over there. I also really appreciate everything you guys do. Tass, Laura, KL, you guys are all incredible. You're all amazing. This community is nothing without you guys, and I appreciate and love every single one of you. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Next time we'll go live is probably on this channel, same bat time, same bat channel. And you can also find me on the Dead Aussie Gamer channel on Friday, 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, where I play a new character in a new game. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, go check out that if you can. Massive thank you to World Anvil, all of you guys, players, chat, everyone in the community. Paizo for the adventure path. Streamlabs for letting me stream. Honey Lemon Tea for keeping my voice active. This blanket that's keeping me warm. Alright, we're gonna go raid people, shall we? Now, there's not a lot of people on because everyone's getting ready for Gen Con. But I see a familiar name. I see Ardana. Now, we haven't really gone raiding them because, well, they haven't been up and about. So, we're going to go raid them. Now, when we go over, what do we do when we go raiding?
Release the birds.
Bracket birds.
That's right. If you have access to the bird raid emote, make sure you spam that in their channel. If not, any burbs will do. Even if you don't have burb emotes, just type burb, they'll get the point. Now, Ardana's currently playing a homebrew game in D&D 5th edition, I assume. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They are leaving. They are actually raiding the Forgeling, who is up and about. So, we're going to go over to the Forgeling instead, because they finished that. So, let me get the Forgeling up and running, sorry. Bear with me, totally professional. The Forgeling, what are they doing? The Forgeling. What are they doing? I don't know. Forgeling doesn't exist. Apparently Forgeling is a lie. Unless anyone has any better ideas. Oh no, there we are. We got the Forgeling up and running. They're currently playing V Rising, which is the new vampire roguelike game. There's not a lot of choice out because there's not a lot of people running stuff. So we're going to go say hello to them. So instead, we're going to go say hello to them. Let me get the raid up and raiding. Raid Forgeling. I think that's how you spell it. Forgeling. Forgeling. Yes, that's how you spell it. Cool. Alright. We're going to go over that way. As we head over, let them know to release the birds. And from everyone here at All Things Fantasy, from me to you, have fun, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.